Hi folks, I am solving Leetcode's top 150 questions and that's all you need for your coding interviews. So in this video we'll be solving very popular LRU cache. So this is more of a design problem than a regular problem solving question. We have to design a data structure that follows least recently used cache. We should be able to initialize the cache with positive capacity, which is the size of our cache. We should be able to get our key. If the key exists in our cache, then we have to return the value of the key, or else we have to return -1. And then we have to update the value of the key if the key already exists. And if the number exceeds then the capacity, we have to evict, that means remove the least recently used key. Each of them should be O of one time complexity. So we can use maps for this because the time complexity to look up is O of 1. Even adding the element is O of one time complexity. So let's look at the example. We should be able to initialize our cache like this and then put the element, get the element. But the major concern here is how are we going to find out that the element is most frequently used or least frequently used. So for that, so this is, let's call it, this side is our least frequently used and this is our most frequently used. Let's just say we have two values. If our value already exists in our map, so what we will do is we will remove this value and we will insert it again to make sure this part of our is our most recently used and the leftmost part is least used. So if a new value comes up and if this size exceeds, we can remove this value and we can insert on the new value on right side. Let's see how we can implement this with code. We can start by defining our map. So then we have to also define the capacity. Let's firstly implement our get function. So the base case is if we don't find the element in the cache, we should just return -1. So what we said, if we find the value, we'll delete the key and then we could set this key to make sure that it is our recently used, not the least used. So yeah, now we can just return our value. Let's quickly implement our put function, which is going to set the value. Our cache should know that this has been added more recently and not the other way around. Let's do that. If we have the key, we will delete it. And if size is greater than or equal to our capacity, then so this next gives us the list of keys, and from there we want the value of key. So this will be like least used key, and let's get the key. And now we want to delete this key. And now we will have to add the key. Yep. So this pretty much completes our question. Let's try to run this. Yep, it worked. Hope you found this valuable. If yes, you can consider subscribing to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.